Hey everybody, I know y'all probably have been wondering where I've been. Been busy. You notice the 327, the other one's not here. That's off getting cleaned. The crank's getting off getting turned for that. Pistons are there, cleaned and waiting. Rings are on the way for those pistons. They took a special ring. I got this one knocked down, getting balanced. Have not got the 357 intake, but there is the replacement one. And we got a new shop edition. I'm kind of getting tired of not being able to pick stuff up, and I've already thought of new things for this, but so I'm happy to have that finally. I've had chain hoists in the past, but I don't have the ceiling height for the chain hoist, so, and this is, I've thought of more uses, because now, like there, I've got my cart out here to where I can use that, but getting stuff like to lift that block up onto that, that's starting to hurt. Well, now I can bring that, and I've got a couple of these slings here. I got this to where, like, when the blocks are upside down, I can sling up my crankshafts and lift my cranks and hopefully set them in with this or whatever, because I'm getting to where it's hurting too much to lift this stuff. We got the head bolts for this one now, so, and then I brought this home. That's a sleeve for a motor. Don't know what size it was, but somebody had a bad day. She cracked. And he's like, well, it's broke. I said, I don't care. I just want it for a shop decoration. That was a big sleeve. And myself, if I had a lathe, I'd find where the crack was, and if it was still long enough, I would have just repositioned it, because most of these are universal, and cut it off. But yeah, so now my friend come down early this morning here. Well, not real early. I overslept this morning. And up in the attic, I got a 6'6" 2x2 quarter wall. Then 2 grade 8 bolts coming down through. And that's what we got. And it does work. So that's another 350 that's been laying here that I might have some rods for over here. I mean, I'm trying to get this stuff used up and turned into motors and get some builds finished up. I've been doing a lot off camera, and now a couple of years like, hey, do some videos. Well, if I find it boring, and I know some of you guys don't find some that don't get to do this stuff every day, think it's pretty good, but at the same time, if I think it's boring, I'm like, I don't want to record it. Oh, that's fallen. Oh, I gotta sit down for a second, because yeah, when we were working here this morning, I about hit the ground outside. For some reason, lost my balance, and I don't know why. But yesterday, I had one of those days too. Everything I done, it's been a long time since I had one of those days where I couldn't even stand being around myself. I had my turn signal on, turning off the one highway, car behind me not paying attention. Turn signals work on Snowball, they're nice and bright. And I'm slowing down to make my turn, and it's, well, yeah, it showed them they were number 1 too, but I'm like, really? Just because you can't pay attention that somebody's on the brakes with a turn signal. So when I come back from the machine shop, I took gravel roads, so I just I got back here, and then I worked on that piece of metal for the attic for this hoist, and yeah, drilling the holes. I was just, then this morning I started out, I was like off balance. It's one, yeah, I thought, boy, this is not the way I wanted the day to start. So, but yeah, I'm trying to get to where I'm not hurting near as much or hurting myself, and so I went and picked up that hoist the other day, and I really want to keep going on this, but this stuff is starting to hurt. Everybody keeps telling me I'm getting old. Well, they might be right. Anyway, so yeah, got that 60 over 327 build coming up. We got a 355 build coming up, which might be a short block that will be for sale. A 4-bolt main short block. Then you can put a cam, lifters, whatever you want in it. After that, actually I might have 2 short blocks for sale. I got another one down there. I've been really kicking around the idea. I moved stuff around and found out I had more 327 stuff than what I remembered. I've been thinking of kicking around the idea of doing one of those 327 cranks in a 400 block, or I'm going to use one of the 400 blocks and use up my new 400 pistons to make another cheaper version of my 377. Or I need to find 400 blocks, and then I'll build all those combinations. But right now we're just aiming to finish what we got here. That 406 there, I gotta get that balanced, and that block will need to be decked. But new year, new prices, things are going up. Well, as we know, everything's going up. But yeah, I got the hoists up, and I'm thinking about working on the 357. I got a little bit of silicone to scrape off the new intake. Then I got to drain down the cooling system down low enough to be able to take the intake off without getting water into that oil. And then we can change that out, put it back together, and hopefully it will be fixed. Because when that intake comes off, I got that and 2 other intakes I'm going to go and get surfaced. And boy, shops must not like surfacing intakes anymore, because they're sure pricing themselves out of a work. But yeah. So yeah, we got some builds coming up. Then I'm going to have a shop motor that will be for rent or loaner for some fun. So we'll just see how things go. I don't want to jinx it like last year. Last year, a lot of things started looking good, and then what happened in March? Yeah. And next month will be a year since I was sick for over a week. And anyway, but yep, my buddy and I, we hung this block off that, and the thing that made the most noise was the cable on the hoist. Then I had to move a couple of holes, which I got to remember to put something up there and plug them. But yeah. Well, I'm just well, I guess it's just going to be a kind of update video, because after this I'll be working on that. But what, cat? You got food, water? You were spoiled. But yeah. Anyway, I guess I'm just kind of getting spaced now. I don't know. I just ran out of stuff. So, anyway, everybody, stay tuned, because right after this video is uploaded, I should have this one done. That video will be made, and yeah, having the hoist is gonna. I see many benefits of having that now. Like I said, setting the cranks into the blocks, and that will be a lot nicer. I don't understand why I'm getting so weak, but it's getting there. But anyway, I guess that's that, and I'm going to get busy around here. So just stay tuned. We're going to wrap up the 357. Probably work on that 40 over 400. I still think I need a. Well, I got an oil pump now. I got to get a couple of pieces to go with that. Actually, I will go find that and order that online while I'm thinking of it. Get them coming. I actually think I need a oil pan for that one yet. So, but anyway, everybody, keep going.